I'm guessing she would like to see what else Daddy likes to do with his Yakuza friends at work. And so will the rest of you guys at home today. This is Very Mellow Man, and welcome back to my Yakuza Kiwami 2 Let's Play. So last episode we did some of Haruka's requests, and we got her to B rank before I had to call it quits, because some of these requests can be pretty difficult if you're not good at the minigames. But more importantly than that, it was just too much of a time sink to get her to... I didn't get her to maximum S rank. I just took a break from all that. I just relaxed the rest of the day. And today is going to be even more. Today is going to be the start of the second major side quest line in this game. The Modular Construction Arc. So this is one of two ways you can recruit people to join Modular Construction. Complete a sub-story. Talk to the person you get the sub-story for. And they'll join Modular Construction. The second way you can get them... Well, there's actually three ways. The first is that you complete a sub-story for them, and then you ask the person to join you after you complete it. The second way is by defeating them as an opponent in a fight, either through the Coliseum in Purgatory, or if they were a street boss. You can recruit... I don't know if you can recruit all of the street bosses to Modular Construction, but I've recruited every street boss I fought in Sotenbori so far. The third way is to spend money to recruit allies. Similar to how we could spend money to hire hostesses for a Cabaret Club Grand Prix, you have to do this if you want to get most of the... basically everyone else. As you can see there, we've already recruited 9 other employees. Like Naga Fuyuchi the Skanda, patriarch of the Yamazaki clan, street boss opponent we have to fight in Purgatory, for example. That's pretty much Red Man, another opponent in Purgatory. Erna Gasawa, another street boss. Yeah, these street bosses are bronze rank. Joe Amon, how did I get... Oh, right, he's DLC. Right. It's just like with recruiting people, the prices get... Hey! That's actually one of the best secret rares in the game. Yeah. So, the gacha-like idea behind this system is very much true to the gacha spirit, which is why we're getting bronzes, rares, and secret rares. We got one of the better secret rares in the game, too. Like, basically, all the New Japan Pro Wrestling wrestlers are all secret rare employees for Modular Construction. Which is pretty interesting to us because, yeah, the recruitment flyers, and we can sometimes miss on the recruitment. It gets pretty expensive the longer you get more successes. Which means that you want to get the best units as early as possible if you don't have the time to get more, to get the money for this particular mode. That being said, I do have to admit that because we're getting mostly bronzes and silvers, it feels more appropriate to how much... Hey, modular construction benefits. We're getting more employees. Awesome. So, stats-wise, as you can see here, I'm at health, defense, and the heat gauge level 4. Except for attack, which is technically still level 3, because I haven't gotten to the cap of attack yet. I feel like I don't need to right now, because you can see here my stats are still pretty all over the place and ridiculous. And that's because of the equipment set I have on. So, there are 4 types of equipment sets in the game, and 6 kinds of equipment sets in the game. 4 equipment sets that are based on color, and 2 secret equipment sets that use some more expensive equipment from Kamiyama. If you equip the Kamiyama Transcendent Body Armor, Mouth Guard, and Foot Pads, you get the Steel Barrier passive that greatly increases your weapon resistance and general evasion. But for the purposes of my type of character, what I instead went with is the Komaki Dogi, the Komaki insoles, and the Komaki gloves to give myself the Komaki Soul passive, which greatly powers up charge attacks and increases the rate I gain heat. Speaking of Kamiyama, I sold the pretty gun that we were able to receive from the Majima Saga story mode. Kamiyama's stock increases the more money you make from selling items to him. So since the pretty gun was worth 3 million yen, we were able to basically max out his stock and get all the best equipment and weapons he has to buy. That includes the Photon Blade W, which, believe it or not, is basically just the Dragon Sticks with a reskin, the smuggled model Tonfa, and the illegal Poison Kodachi. All infinite use weapons that have very devastating attack power and nice effects. Well, okay, the Photon Blade doesn't have nice effects, it's just twin lightsabers, but seriously, it's awesome. The actual reason we're down here, though, is so I could do this. Max out those employment gain stats, which I'm going to be doing pretty soon. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, right. This is one of the 2 sub-stories you need to have Haruka with you in order to do. Which is similar to a side quest we already did with Kiryu and Haruka in Yakuza Kiwami. It's hilarious that you can just... It'd be fun if you could still see them up there, but you technically can't. And as much as I'd like to, sir, I have things I need to do, like eating my food. What now?
Oh. Yeah.
Huh.
I need yellow and green experience points.
いらっしゃいませ。
気に入ったぜ。
ありがとうございました。
Alright, now we can head back to Modular Construction after that detour. We got Gotetsu from helping out with that construction work. The Rainmaker himself, Kazuchika Okada. Okay, I confess, I've never watched a single day of New Japan Pro Wrestling. The only thing I know about is basically all the major players were notable enough to get into, I think, Yakuza 6 as well as this game. So Okada, Tanahashi... Some of these recruitment flyers have really generic lines. They just keep saying the same thing, God. Toru Yano. Hiroshi Tanahashi! Yeah, he's one of the best SRs in this game, I heard, because he can heal your units. Tetsuya Naito! Yeah! Like, all the big guys from New Japan Pro Wrestling are here. Tranquillo. I heard about Tetsuya Naito's big double champion win earlier this year, for example, and I was like, I wish I would invest in that character, because I imagine that the only equivalent of Tetsuya Naito's double championship win would be guys who are fans of Drew McIntyre finally getting to see him become WWE champion. Now we're going to fortify our HQ a bit. So these are your decks. Like how we can have one hostess deck of 8 hostesses, we're going to have several decks for characters. Huge tornado and deal major damage to any surrounding area. May enter during battle with chance. There's a okay. Okay, so basically these are your guys who you want to use for their abilities, their top 4. And this is everyone else you want as support. Big boot, after during battle by chance. These are guys you want for their abilities. So your deck is separated to guys you want for your skills, which is your first 4 units, and guys you want for their abilities, which are in the remaining 5 units. As you, of course, the SSRs are all DLC, because of course it's DLC. This is a gacha system, but Why not? Let's roll with this crew. Now I can finally get down to all the business. I'm sorry most of that video was just set up, but I figured it wouldn't be fair if I didn't show you guys everything I had to do in order to get ready for this.
Huh?
So there are 3 musketeers. Interesting. Muto and Chono.
Hey.
Sounds good to me. So, the actual gameplay, as in the thing you have to actively be doing instead of simply playing with the gacha slot machine, is tower defense stuff. At least that's the way it is in Kiwami 2. Because Clan Creator originated in Yakuza 6. Oh man, look at the crew! Look at this crew! It feels really nice to have all the story mode characters teaming up to each other. Oh yeah, this guy's got floors to side fights with rocket launcher. It's also kind of a little chaotic because sometimes you just won't really know what. Okay, everyone needs to get up with the boss.
いい調子だ。全員連行や。よし、俺たちの勝ちだ。
Alright, we're gonna see this next part only once, because otherwise it'll be repetitive. I really like the designs of all the New Japan Pro Wrestler dudes. I'm pretty sure they don't wrestle in that. But Katsushika Okada really looks nice with the gold and black all over him. He does.
守りきれ。
全員連行や。
愛してます。
いい調子だ。
Oh, this time the boss is coming by his own mooks. Great.
このまま守りきれ。
うまくやっちゃうぞバカ野郎。愛してます。
真島建設。
Finally,
本
jeez.
日の業務は完了だ。
Oh, I can't skip them. Okay.
いい戦いぶりだったぞ。真島建設、業務開始だ。
Alright, time to take down the dragon.
よう真島建設の皆さん、工事はかどってねえんじゃねえのか。しっかりしろよ。
藤波、ついに親玉のお出ましかい。
世の中には2つの種類の命がある。それが何かわかるか。
さあな。
一つは金にならない命、そしてもう一つは金になる命だ。ほとんどの命は大した額にはならねえが、お前の命は喜ばしいことに金になる。だから申し訳ねえんだけどよ、死んでもらうで。
You and every other billionaire Kiryu's beaten down in the past. You don't scare him, buddy.
俺もドラゴンと呼ばれててよ。ドラゴンと竜。
Oh, that's... You should have been the final boss then. You should have been the final boss, dude.
ここでついでに決めようじゃねえか。
面白い。
よーし、行くぞお前ら。こいつは全員ぶっ殺せねえ。
Destroy them all.
100年に一人の逸材の登場だ。
かかってこいよ。
こ のまま守りきれ。
うまくやっちゃうぞバカ野郎。いい調子だ。
全員連行や。
You really have to pay attention to everyone's enemy placement.
このまま守りきれ。
うまくやっちゃうぞバカ野郎。
相手が悪かったな。
So multiple waves are what we're going to be expecting from now on. Interesting. So you can either use triangle to level up your unit, or you can... We even have mid-bosses. Great.
よし、いい調子だ。
全員連行や。
このまま守りきれ。
愛してまーす。
Look at that rocket launcher at work.
相手が悪かったな。
I like the idea of the Floor Society needing to get so up close in person to someone that they have to be blasted by a godforsaken... Oh, we secured the Christ out of that turf, Kiryu. Oh my god.
Cool.
Kiryu. Oh.
I mean, there's more than one living legend in this particular group right here. I think if your only epitaph is literally the living legend, it's actually not that impressive. What are your living legend about?
Ooh.
See, why don't you call yourself the Legend Killer instead? That actually means something.
Yeah.
Your militia, all the guys are taken down. Being will finally end this. End it. Yeah. I'm getting on in age. Not moving like I used to. I'm thinking maybe it's time to step out the ring. The Kuze method. Dragon himself. So I'm going to take you out. Retire on a high note. I don't care how old you are or how bad you want to retire. I'll accept the fight. And I'll fight you as many times as it takes to prove it. Such confidence. Oh man, I love. Oh man, it's kind of weird how Kiryu doesn't actually care about how legendary he is, but everyone else is. And of course, this is my favorite part. We defeat a 5-star. We get their star hostess. We defeat a billionaire. We get the billionaire and his bodyguard as assets. So of course, since the Three Musketeers are in the competition this time and not actually part of a plan. Ooh. You know, this is like if we got to recruit Kuze, Awano, and Shibusawa in Yakuza 0 after defeating them in the story. Now I think about it. And of course, he's a secret rare just to encourage you to use him. You use an Engaruzi? Jesus.
Huh?
Oh, there he is right there, too. I feel like we're getting duplicates now of the same people. Hiroshi Tenzin. Alright. I think that's the last wrestler here. Okay, so we've recruited everyone we could, which means, yeah, we got the last wrestler. Alright, well, I think we're going to end this video here and just make the next nearly hour-long video a bit of a bigger deal, since this is meant to just be an introduction to the concept anyway. So I'll end it here. I'll see you guys right after, since we're going to just go into hour 2 here.